Well, I think that's the struggle. When you and I and there are many other enlightened people have seen through the test scores, even in college admissions, why college admissions use SAT scores really as a way to discriminate against disadvantaged, minority kids. They don't mean in anything. Also, the accountability scores or PISA scores, any of those things, they're meaningless. But what I think we need to do is to just tell more the story. We do see the power of public opinion. I think as teachers, even though you're under right now the authoritarian regime of test scores in your district, but it doesn't stop you from um, sharing the message, sharing the article, sharing the evidence with parents, with school administrators. It's going to take a while to move the public opinion about it. I think we used to have a much healthier suspicion of test scores. I think over the last 20, 30 years, we've lost that. But I think the only thing we can do is talk to people, kept talking, kept repeating. And I do see the change in the movement. I mean, over the last several years, actually, you look at, ESSA, which is still have a lot of testing in it, but it's definitely relaxed after, much more relaxed than No Child Left Behind, I would say. So we do see the change of this. Just kept working, kept talking. Yeah. Like you do.
For sure. I mean, you see that too with ACT and SAT scores, even though it's a little bit different. I mean, there's a lot of institutions that no longer are accepting that. We're seeing that a lot recently.
They're making it optional. Like 48% of U.S. four-year colleges don't use it anymore.
And with that kind of being said, do you have any suggestions then for teachers to communicate this message in a way that it would actually matter? Like, as in, is there a certain strategy or idea that you would offer teachers to get those ideas out there?
Yeah, I, I, I really think, Chris, is important to, if you don't have the book, like in my book, what works may hurt. I think there are several messages you want to convey. That there's enough clear evidence to show that test scores at any age, at any scale, SAT, PISA, state, do not predict a children's future success. Okay, so that's the first thing. So you struggle all the time and you try this, it does not really guarantee your kid's success. And second thing, does not reflect your teacher's ability. There's a lot of evidence to show that. Like I was treating an article out done by a group of economists talking about how, try using this value added model, people are trying to push that to punish teachers. But actually, this study showed, well, the student height are related to teachers. It's impossible. That's the absurdity of this. You can show this evidence. But the third point is that not only test scores don't mean much for college success, for future success, but it also causes damages. That's why I was exposing in the PISA, for Chinese kids and Asian kids, they may do very well on test scores, but they are really hurt. The confidence is low. They do not value the subject. They're not interested in school, and they're psychologically distressed. So what do you want? I think those messages are worth sending. They don't mean much, they cause damages, and therefore it's not worth pursuing. There's a lot of evidence. I would create charts, create PowerPoints, share the messages to others. You always have a chance to do it.